Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of This Week in iRacing, the series that gives you all the information you might possibly need about the upcoming races before they appear on the UI. Now, Season 3, Week 11, we're nearly at the end of the season, but regardless, we have another week to talk about. So let's talk about the most popular series first, shall we? So let's talk about ImSa. ImSa's a little bit different this week because the open and fixed go to Hockenheim, but the endurance doesn't. So we'll cover that in a little bit later. So open and fixed, we're going to go to Hockenheim this week. In-game start time, I believe, is 8:45 a.m. in the morning. So it's nice and cool. So track temperatures are relatively low. In the open specifically is very low because there is a chance of rain, a 28% chance of rain. So do keep an eye in the sky to see if it does rain. Do be checking the weather radar because it might get a tad wet out there.
And now here's Ollie Williams with the Blackie weather forecast. Ollie?
It's gonna rain!
Thanks, Ollie.
Whilst you are racing fixed, you'll have no issues. There's no chance of rain at all in that one. Now, ImSa is a popular series, as always, but I don't know about Hockenheim. I don't know. I just never get I never flow with Hockenheim. I can't tell you what it is. I just think as soon as the cars have got any sort of decent speed, shall we say, it's very difficult to overtake. I don't know. I think it's a good track for lapping, but I don't think it's a good track for racing. Controversial opinion, maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, for me, I don't know. But regardless, yeah, ImSa open and fixed is going to Hockenheim. Make sure that you bring your wet weather tyres for the open. Fixed, you'll be fine. Participation levels should be fairly all right, even though it's not the most popular track in the world. Many people own this track, I do believe. And yeah, it's an okay start to the week. We'll swiftly move on to what the Endurance Series is doing, shall we? Okay, let's talk about the ImSa Endurance now, shall we? There's a reason it's not following the schedule like it normally does this week. And that's because next week is the special event, which is the Indy 6 hour, not the Indy 500. I had to stop myself there. So it's the Indy 6 hour next weekend. I think the special event made its debut last year on iRacing, and next weekend it is back. So what they've done is they've just moved around the ImSa endurance schedule, which I kind of like. I get it. It does help. Just to give you a little bit of prep for the race next weekend so you can get your strategies in place and whatnot. So it's a 2 hour and 40-minute race around the Indianapolis road course. Okay, it does kind of have that near section which you're seeing on the screen right now. I'd much rather it was back in the day, you know, when it didn't have this kind of chicane. It just flowed all the way around the back of it. I did prefer that, but it is what it is. So track temperature wise, bit of an odd one. It's going to be about mid 30 degrees. It could be a lot hotter though, and the reason why is because there is a 30% chance of rain during this race. Now, whether that will be the same in the special event, who knows? Maybe we'll have to find out. I guess, you know, only time will tell. But it is ImSa, you know, so you've got your typical GTP, LMP2, and GT3s. I can't quite remember when the in-game time is. So it's 3:45 p.m. So quite late afternoon. So really, if it is kind of mid 30 degrees track temp, I can't imagine it getting too much hotter because of how late in the day it is. It should cool down a little bit, but it's not that long of an endurance race. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes, so I can't imagine it going down too much. But yeah, 30% chance of rain. I'll try and get the forecast right. So there's the forecast right now. So as you can see, look, so practice and quali, 3:45 p.m. there. Chance of rain, 28%. Steadily increases to 30% and then drops. Essentially, I would say you've got a chance of rain throughout the whole race, apart from maybe the last stint. So you could, I think if it's one of those classic iRacing ones, like, even though it says 29-30%, I feel like if it rains at the start here, you're probably going to have rain all the way till near the end. That's my opinion on it. It might not be the case, but yeah, so a 30% chance of rain. So we shall see. We shall see. But it should be a good race regardless. So if you want practice for the Indy 6 hour, crikey, how easy is it to say Indy 500? So if you want practice for the Indy 6 hour, this is your opportunity to do it. This is why it's not followed the schedule. have a bit of fun, give it a go, and fingers crossed it's great prep for you for the 6 hour next weekend. Okay, up next then, let's talk about the GT3 series, shall we? So let's talk about the Open, the Fixed, and the Endurance. They're going to Nürburgring, but they're going to the GP layout this week, boys and girls. Now, with these 3 series, as you know, they all follow each other, so don't need to worry about that too much. And they're going to start at 5 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. I don't know what actually makes iRacing decide the race times. Is it just random? Can anybody let me know in the comments? Does anybody actually know? Because they're quite odd race times, and there must be something behind it. If anybody knows, please let me know. Just comment down below. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Yeah, so 5 past 2 is when the actual race starts in all the series. Temperature-wise, you're going to be looking to mid to high 20 degrees Celsius, okay? So a comfortable track temperature. You don't need to worry about it too much. Despite the fact it's in August and it's at 2 p.m., track temperature isn't that, high. It's okay, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Now, none of these series at all have a chance of rain. So if you do not like rain, rejoice. You probably want to be in a GT3 this week. Although I have to say, as I've been saying throughout this whole season, the chance of rain has been quite low because it is the summer months in Europe and this side of the world. So you're not really seeing too much rain at the moment. That will change with Season 4, Season 1 or whatnot. That will definitely increase the chance of rain, will anyways. So yeah, 5 minutes past 2, no chance of rain, GP circuit, GT3 cars. I expect this to be fairly popular. Many people have this track because kind of need it to do the Nürburgring 24 hours, so it's a popular track. Many people have it, so yeah, and it's GT3 series, so it's just going to be popular. So I think this will probably be the most popular of the lot this week. I think this may be the most popular series. Whether there's anything else of interest, let's go find out, shall we? Alrighty then, let's have a look at a few other series, shall we? There's lots of series to cover, so we'll try and go through this without boring you too much. So let's start off by looking at the Production Car Challenge. Incredibly popular series on this sim, and it looks like we're going to go to Road Atlanta. It is at night, so that makes it a little bit more spicy. It is the full course layout, so it's not the kind of cursed smaller version. So sometimes in PCC they do kind of tend to use the shorter track versions, although talking of short tracks, they did have Tsukuba the other week, and that was hilarious. So maybe it could have been decent. Maybe it could have been decent. Oh, well. Right. Global Sports Car Challenge. That's going to go to Suzuka for this week. Now, the Falcon Sports Car Challenge. That's a multi-class series. That is going to Imola. There looks like there's a chance of rain, so do keep an eye out for that. So that's the LMP3 and GT4 series. Imola is a very popular track, and that is a popular series, so I think that will do well. Now, the Ferrari 296 Challenge, that's going to Monza again. Again, let me know if this has ever happened before. Surely it must have done. This series is going to the same track twice. Now, it is an altered layout, but has that ever happened before? It must have done, right? Where a series literally goes to the same track, but just an altered layout, because we were at Monza Combined earlier in the season, and now we're just doing the kind of standard layout of Monza. So let me know. Surely that must have been done before. It must have been. It must have been. Porsche Cup, where are we going this week? We're going to Algarve. We're not going to go in the cursed layout, are we? Nope, we're good. Okay, so Porsche Cup fans, open and fixed. We are heading to Algarve for this one. Proto GT. Now, this schedule looks a bit tasty, doesn't it? Daytona and then Le Mans as well. So a good calendar, a very good calendar indeed. I hope the recent Portimao 1000 has increased the popularity of this series. I do really like it. Was it like last year when it kind of burst into popularity again when the HPDs, basically were $2.95 or whatever. They still are, but yeah, they increased the license to B, and it's kind of just a little bit, but fingers crossed that can come back to life. Ringmeister. Now, what have we got? Oh, baby, yes. GT1 cars, give them a go. Please give them a go. They're so bloody good at the GT1 cars. Corvette or Aston V12, no replacement for displacement, but yeah, the Aston is just king. Oh, GTs actually, love where you go. GTEs, Canadian Tire, Motorsport Park. Okay. And ImSa Vintage, where are you going? Circuit Gilles Vina. Villeneuve? Villeneuve. So you're going to Canada. Let's have a look at the Formula Car stuff. So let's go through the F4 stuff first, because there's much F4 stuff to cover. Suzuka International. Ooh, hang on. What layout's this? Ooh. What? I've never seen this. Oh. Where the... Oh, did it use the pits on the straight? I've never seen that before. Funky. Okay. I've never seen that. Okay, that's where... Okay. All right. So I think that's the Asia Tour for that one. European Tour. They're on GP circuit. Where else? America's Tour. Where are you off to? You are going to Sao Paulo. So that should be fairly popular. It's always... That's always a good one. And the fixed. Where are you off to? Road America. Of course. Can't get. It's got to pop up somewhere, guys. You know, a Road America. It won't just disappear. It's going to be somewhere. Oh, the Super Formula Lights. They're going to Mount Panorama, Bathurst. Oh, that will be spice. That will be spice. I don't think there's a chance of rain in either of those, is there? So that would be truly chaotic if they gave that a chance of rain. And the F3 cars, which I would love for them to be updated, but will they? I'm not so sure. They're going to go to Laguna Seca. They're going to Laguna Seca. So again, fairly decent week if you are a fan of the Formula cars. And then we'll have a quick look at the oval stuff, shall we? Class A fixed. Where are you off to? You're going to go to Darlington. IndyCar Oval Series, you are off to Worldwide Technology Raceway. Trucks, where are you off to this week? Darlington as well. That is for the fixed. Class A would be the same thing. The trucks fixed. Also Darlington Xfinity. Going to Portland International Raceway. Okay, that's different. And then, yeah, the NIS, that's going to Darlington as well. So, yeah, let us know what you think of this week in the comments. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series. And if you do, as always, please do leave a like on the way out. Do consider subscribing, because it does help your boy out a lot. And I will catch you for the next one, boys and girls. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good one.